15. And this is... Holy shit, what number am I at? 15 on my list. And guess who's back?
Yay!
She's here! Alright, this is World of Goo number 15 on my list. So, yo, I don't even need to really say much about this game. You'll understand why it's number 15 on my list almost right off the hop.
That made no sense.
No, because they gotta look at this game. Isn't this cute? Little black orbs. So basically, actually you can explain this, you know the rules this one.
Basically, you have to get the black pieces of goo to the pipe. No?
That's correct. You can continue explaining. You know how to play this. You've seen me.
What else is there to explain? The objective of the game is to get the black goo to the pipe.
But it's so fun. There's a lot more than just black goo that you're gonna see later on. Continue.
It's definitely a puzzle type game.
It reminds me of the Lemmings when I used to play it on Super NES, except this is in HD and it looks fucking sweet. And it's actually really fun to play. They're sleeping. Looks like I'm going to have to build a bridge. There we go. You need to fill this up past the level, I think, or you need to get a certain amount. It's down here in a corner.
Just like Lemmings.
Same thing. It's a good game, though.
Nobody knows what Lemmings is. It's also similar to the Mario vs. Donkey Kong games that's on the DS.
I never played that.
It's really good.
So as you advance, you're going to get different colored goo that do different things. I'm actually just going to play up until I get a weird one, just to give you an example. White goo. I'm not sure if these are different or not.
I think they're just black glue.
Glue?
Black goo.
Goo? I'm waking them up. There you go. Hop on. These signs tell you things. Alright, that's enough.
They're albino.
Oh god. Oh, these guys can build like crazy. I'm gonna reinforce that.
Good idea.
You can actually use the suction to actually brace it too. Continue. Do one more. This game is a real time killer. Glad you can make it back though, Ash.
Well, I am missing Jeopardy, but a promise is a promise.
Well, after this we have like the top 10 countdown. You have to be here for those.
I may make an appearance.
World of Goo Corporation. I love the artwork too. I think that's one of the things I also like with the game. I don't know things.
That's a bit random.
They sound like shrews. It looks like a giant penis.
It does look like a penis. And someone who don't shave or manscape.
Impale sticky. What is this one? Oh, this is a hard one. I'm probably not gonna be able to do this right off the hop, but at least you'll get a laugh out of it. And after this one, we'll move on. I'm gonna build a brace down here because this is gonna need it. All right, let's start going out.
What's that like little pair of eyes up in the corner? Looks like a bug.
I don't know, when it touches that,
Yeah.
it's game over. Oh, another reinforcement strut in. Oh God.
You should like reinforce right there.
Right here?
No, in the inside.
Right here.
In the inside.
If he touch, oh, I'm not gonna get it.
Put it down lower.
No, I need to do just the 2 lines. There you go. Might work. Oh shit. Come here, guys. I think I'm golden now.
Ooh.
There you go.
Do you have enough there?
How many do I need? 26? Jeez, I should.
Yeah.
So, this is World of Goo, number 15 on my list. PC games you should play if you're bored. So, let's continue on. Let's move to 14. And 14 on my list is Bad Company 2, Battlefield. What do you know about this game?
I know that it's another first-person shooter. My favorite.
Favorite?
Favorite.
They're all full of like speech blenders today.
I said that on purpose, actually.
Did you? I think we're gonna start off on the C here. Well, anyways, I'm just gonna run through the first mission to give you an idea of the graphics.
Hey, you missed a spot, Wyatt.
All right, so here we go. We're in game here now.
Now we wait.
Sarge, you think this roar thing's really there?
That's what they say.
What do you think of this one?
They
Spill
say-
your
what do you
guts.
think,
I don't know, Faraday.
Go.
I think been there, done that. Give me something new.
The way I figure it, we get atomic bombs, crowd's got V2s.
All right, what's good about this game?
It looks good. I mean, I can give it that.
That is it.
Do they look like real people?
They look more like real people than the
squad's
games
ready,
I
Sarge.
usually play.
Okay. Start the engine.
If compared to like Mario, even yes, they look more like real people.
Best looking game so far, I think, is Far Cry 2. You tired?
Yes.
Sad you're missing Jeopardy?
Yes. Makes me
Is it-
smart.
But isn't this more exciting?
No.
I mean, look at the fog. There's lots of fog.
I'm pretty good for fog, thanks.
This
We
is-
just left a place that we lived for 5 years called Fog City. I'm pretty sure I'm good.
The fog looks wicked.
Stop.
Okay, if this is a bit unreal, I mean, 2 boats, add their engine on back there, and they're not going to hear it?
No sound.
So when do we get into the actual gameplay?
After we touch shore here. This game's actually more with the multiplayer, but it's got a great single player too.
Which is how long?
Oh, not very long.
Like 2 hours?
Probably 2 hours, 11 minutes, and 38 seconds if you're fast.
Where the fuck are they headed?
Shit. Get down.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's never good.
Well, there goes.
I would have been jumping off, man. I'd be like, oh god. I would have been jumped off long ago. And this is about where the game begins. So we're gonna go down the pits now and shoot a few people.
So, like, what distinguishes this game from another
Nothing.
of its type?
Nothing. These games are all the same, even I'm sick of them. I still like them though. The sound effects are really good in this one though. I'll say that. Somebody touched up sound effects. This looks gorgeous. Rays coming through the sun.
Rays coming through the sun?
Or fog. Jesus. Thanks for correcting me. Eh? That's why you're here, right?
That's why I'm here.
It does look nice, yes? Does that look nice?
Yes, looks nice.
Down there, across the field.
Now look at this. Now this is still the most beautiful scene I've seen in a game in a while. Far Cry, as I said, is good looking all around, but this is just, I guess, the DirectX 11 and stuff is really kicking in here. Do look nice though. Really does. Alright, so I think this is about where I'm going to end. Number 14 on my list is Bad Company 2. Well, this one you're going to need at least minimum specs my computer here. Now this is everything on bus, so like I said, this is an actually cheap computer now. You can play a nice few games on bus with it. So yeah, Bad Company 2. You have any final words?
Nope. Only I hope this is the last first-person shooter on this list.
Well, it is first. The next one isn't a first-person shooter, but we'll get there in a second.
13.
This is number 13 on my list. Red Faction Guerrilla. Why is this game so high up on my list? Well, I'm going to tell you, this is the most fun game I've ever played.
I just like that you can beat everything up.
Yes, it's amazing. Who doesn't like to do this? Like, everything around is destroyable.
Hey, use your remote charges and take down that big structure right there. Right
Now this is what I have to show you. This is really cool.
Remember, you can swap weapons and still use the detonator. Come back to me if you run out of charges.
What do you think of this game?
It's not first-person shooter, like you said. It is third-person. It's kind of action-adventure shooter, so it is a little bit different. I've played this one personally.
That's not good. Come on, that was really cool. Look at
I
that.
don't think it would break apart like that, but yeah. I know that's the gimmick to this game, is that everything is destructible.
We don't resist, they'll take everything.
I love it. I really do. I could just... Once you get so far in the game, you can just go around, just destroy the entire Mars colony. All the cities now, once you get in, there's lots of glass in some of them. That's even more fun. This building is starting to crackle.
So give me the story. Like, why are you there beating shit up?
Well, this is just a tutorial basically to teach you how to destroy stuff. The story is going to be your brother gets fucking framed, he gets pissed off, and he takes down the corporation that's on Mars mining. Actually, to be honest, it's a really unique story. You know what? After we're done this review, I'm probably gonna play this game. Wouldn't mind playing it through again. Wonder if it's got any expansions yet.
Maybe.
Now, the original Red Faction, Ashley, man, you and
I'm listening.
you're not, you're just there. Now, I was
First Red Faction.
yes, had Geomod 1.0, is what they call it. And the difference is you can destroy the ground in Geomod 1.0. This one you can't do it. It's only the buildings. But at first I was a bit disappointed, but when I actually started playing this, I enjoyed it. I really did. Don't care, man. That's awesome. Graphically, it's also a good game as well. It really is. It's really nice, really pretty. As you go into different like areas of Mars, the scenery changes and that. So you can see as you destroy stuff, you can pick up these wrenches, and it's sort of like money. You're gonna get a rocket launcher and other things. Some really cool weapons in this game. So what number is this game? 13, you said?
13.
13 on my list. You really don't have a lot to say.
No, I don't have a lot to say.
She doesn't want to be here. I got her forced here. She's tied up on my couch. And I told her if she screams, I'm going to stab her.
That's a bit violent.
Hey, but I kept you shut up. Anyway, 13 on my list. Moving on to 12.
12.
And this is number 12 on the list, on his list. Age of Empires 3. Who are you playing with? Now, I've put a nice few hours into this game myself. Haven't really played the single player, but many hours of multiplayer battling it out, that's for sure. Late into the hours of the morning.
This is true.
So everybody starts off the same. When we play against each other, we usually start out as a nomad, so you can pretty much set up your town hall or whatever you want to call it wherever you want. But I think the default option is to already have it built for you. You start off with some gatherers. They give you some gatherers and they gather food and lumber, and they can also mine for you. And then you use those resources to build barracks and farms and train soldiers and other such things. Sometimes you start off pretty lucky and you're like next to the ocean, so you can fish and get food that way. As you can see, he has berries there that you can pick for food, and there's a woman over there, or a man, whatever it is, over there mining, and those guys are cutting down some trees. But some environments that you get in, it's like icy, and it's very hard to find the resources. Now, the first thing I usually do after I get everybody at their jobs is send out the explorer to see what's out there.
You're doing really well.
Okay, well, contribute.
Not very good when I don't have much to say, is it?
No, well, at least you know what you're doing.
Not really. I haven't played this. The last time I played it was probably with you guys when we had one of those LAN parties.
I don't go to LAN parties.
No, I bring them here. And you get sucked in them. I had to go and enable the camera spin so you can rotate it around. Like, it bugs me that they don't have that set up automatically. It should be enabled. I like Spell don't do that. It shows that the game's actually 3D and not cheating. Oh.
Your oh, okay, you get to have an upgrade. So you can have food sent to you, or there's different things that you can pick from depending on who you pick to be, which country you pick to play.
Dude's like,
Dude is like burning shit down. He's like causing a war.
Что?
alright, it's time for some
Строитель.
living quarters.
So yeah, you have to build more houses, and there's a limit to how many villagers you can have.
No population, hence why I built a house.
Здравствуйте.
And building houses costs us wood, which these guys are set up for.
So you can have really massive maps. The favorite that we usually play is the Caribbean, and everybody has their own island, so you have to transport your soldiers via boats and stuff like that, and the map gets huge. You could see that the settler is walking around there and uncovering a nice bit of the map. But in the Caribbean, the island game, you could literally be out there for like an hour and still not discover the whole map.
Здравствуйте. Дровосек.
And later in the game, you can produce factories that will make either food or lumber or
Out of nothing.
out of,
might add.
yeah. You just have to build the factory, and it produces them.
Готов.
But that's cool. You destroy that. You make that your prime target later in the game. You have to.
Что?
That way, if you take out the other guy, your friend or whatever's factory, he's still, there's no way he can get it back. You only get like 1 or 2 per game, depending on who you picked.
Дровосек.
And later in the game, like I said, the resources get used up, so it's very difficult for them to get resources.
Yes. I would agree with this also.
Normally, you would be much more advanced before you would go after another colony.
Будет
Yeah,
сделано.
usually we set, on the land party, we set a timer.
Что?
Why can't I fight?
Да.
I don't understand this. I can't
сделано.
attack him. I wonder if we're on a team.
You probably are because you're so close together.
Yeah.
Сделаю.
Go find the yellow guy.
Jesus, you got quite the old army.
Well, it's probably good that you're on his team.
The other guy's up here. I'll move my
Будет
crew up
сделано.
here, but while I'm waiting, I'll
Приказ
start you
будет
on a run up.
сделано.
As you can see, I got the walls built around my fort now.
Приказ дровосек.
Something else to good put up too. Once you get your wall up, is I usually put watchtowers at each corner along the wall.
And you have the option to upgrade it as well, if you can see there, to concrete. But I need the money. I don't have the money.
For this type of game, you really don't need like over embellished graphics.
Готов.
Yeah, I can fight these
Сделаю.
guys. I gotta look for them.
Будет сделано. В атаку.
Jeez, he not up and vanished.
Бой. Да.
And they'll burn down the building.
If we survive. Jesus.
Well, they will attempt to burn down the building.
В атаку.
My grenadiers kind of.
Приказ.
Shoot me, Indians.
Oh jeez, the red people came.
Делаю. В
That's
атаку.
good. We're on the same
Готов.
team.
В бой. Да. В атаку.
Shoot the women and children. Shoot them. Everybody whipping grenades at them. Look, it takes down the trees and everything.
Really
Oh, they're
burning through
pissed.
the wood. Can you give me some?
So yeah, what number is this one on the list?
12?
It is 12. Last one was 13. I got it wrong.
Готов? Да.
So yeah, Age of Empires 3. This is actually the expansion I'm running here, but any version of Age of Empires 3 is an amazing game. Even Age of Empires 2. So let's move down to number 11 on my list.
11.
And this is number 11 on my list.
Spore.
Galactic Adventures is the expansion, but it's
Oh,
cool.
well, pardon me.
This game is absolutely fabulous. I'll say fabulous.
Fantabulous?
Fantabulous. I haven't got nothing started here, so I'm just gonna show you a quick how the game begins, and maybe if I can some of the other areas of the game, because there's like 5 or 6 games in one, but they really skimped on each of the areas. The fun part about this game is making your creature, to be honest, and that is pretty time consuming.
Be a herbivore.
No, I want to eat enemies. We're gonna default name.
Yeah, a lot of like the first couple stages go by very quickly.
I actually like the water stage. I loved it, and it was way too short.
The first one?
Yeah, the graphics are really cool. They really used a lens blur, Gaussial blur.
Stop making up words.
There's not. I use it in Photoshop all the time.
I'm joking.
Gaussial. I might be pronouncing it right.
I'm joking.
I remember when I first got this, I was looking forward to this game too.
Yeah, they built up a lot of hype with that
That's too bad they fucking.
generator thing that they put out first.
Yeah.
That
they
was
did.
free.
So you start up as an
Single-celled organism.
yes. So you just click where you want to go. Because I'm a carnivore, I eat meat. You can see I grew. Oh god, he got spikes.
And he got 4 tails.
It's got really cool graphics for down here though. I gotta go get that. I need spikes. So you evolve by killing other enemies.
And stealing their DNA.
I am going to steal this. Ta-da. You need to mate actually to change your DNA. I'm gonna wait till he hits the first level here. Man, I'm slow. Slow as turds. But look at the blur effect in the background. Oh god. He will eat you. You need to stay away from him. He is on my ass too.
Yeah, he wants you.
I'll put the littler guy or something, try to get him to go after him. Oh god.
Oh, you're eat.
No, I'm not. I can do this. Oh!
Oh.
He wants me. I can't get him to go after the other guys.
Can you like go into the editor and make yourself?
No!
Oh, eat stuff. Hurry up.
I can't get away from him. And he killed me.
Well, nice demonstration.
Did we not just learn a lesson about this? That's how the world works. We eat other beings. That's actually... There you go. Now where was that son of a bitch? Oh, I just creamed him.
Wow, look at that big old claw.
I'm gonna eat these guys.
They're bigger than you.
Holy, the spikes just come out on me. You see that? And you can pick upgrades. Let's add some spikes. I'm too slow. You can go in there and use your middle mouse button and make your thing like fat, small, however you want to do it. Highlight the item, give yourself, like, I like the control. It's really cool, the control they give you. So this is gonna be new, and you can paint them too. It's all kinds of neat stuff.
You look kind of like a squid.
I probably could be. I don't need to name it. You're making me name it. Damn you. Level 1, we'll call it. So this is what I evolved into. And now I can move faster because I can put more fins on me.
Flagella.
What?
Flagella.
Flagella?
And they're herbivores eating on that piece of algae.
And I'm eating them as we're eating the algae. I'm gonna grow again. Let's get you. Come here, you bastard. There you go. I got a new item. Get it. Where'd it go? Where did I get it?
I think you got it.
I did.
Get away from that.
So let's do another mating call. More speed, yes. I will have more speed. Let's make them big. Except now you notice how much faster I am. Oh, I can tan her now. I don't know if they're gonna have all the parts unlocked or not. I actually made a bird of prey and I made it look pretty damn good, if I do say so myself. That's Clay on ship in Star Trek, but for those of you who don't watch Trek. But just to give you a rough idea, this is up here in the corner, upper right corner is how much you can actually put on. You're going to need a body. Let's go with this one. You can manipulate it. It's kind of cool because this part is actually done really well. Let me see. Maybe some of these. And you can put tracks and stuff on it. There's all kinds of different stuff you can do to make it look really cool. So there we go. Now we just need a tail fin. These are lights. Lights really do add to it. Especially when you're exploring other planets, is really cool. You can have, where is it? Don't even know anymore. There used to be a searchlight. There he is. And he light up the ground and stuff. You never ever played this part, did you, Ash?
No, definitely not.
What do you think? You think you'd enjoy it?
I'm more of a user randomized, generated kind of person.
Yeah. See what I just did there? Is I just clicked. They have these schemes in, but you can make your own scheme if you want it. You just come over and do your custom. You can put like this metal. You can use it on like that if you want it, and just customize it like really good. You can do so much. It's retarded actually. You can do it for different parts.
So it's even good for people who aren't very creative and don't like building your own things. You can just use randomized stuff. What?
Yeah.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I don't know. We're gonna move into the top 10 list next.
Okay.
Are you gonna be a part of that?
Maybe not if he keeps looking at me like I'm stupid like that.
This is Spore. This game killed. Oh, geez, I think we've probably blown 12 minutes on this already.
At least.
Yep, so there's my alien ship. Build that pretty quick. And you'll use it and you'll fight, you'll combat and stuff. And later on, like, you'll have all your RTS elements. You get your single. Then you move into the land where you're a mammal. So it's like Jurassic Park era. Then you start getting a bit civilized, like Indians and stuff and all that. And then you eventually move to the civil world, which is where we're to now with tanks. And then eventually into outer space. Excellent, excellent game. Highly, highly recommended. So, see you next week when we do the top 10.